It's been 14 months since the Congress came to power in the southern state of Karnataka. Riding on their 5 guarantees, a lack of clear leadership in the BJP among other factors, Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar ensured the Congress came back to power with a convincing majority. But the government has had a bumpy ride so far. Under Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, the government implemented some popular moves including free bus travel for women, but has struggled to keep up since. Implementing the guarantees has meant the state's coffers are hit. Its borrowings are going up. Then there are other issues where the government seems to be pushed on the back foot, like a quota bill for Kannadigas that was announced but then rolled back within a few hours. Reportedly, a plan for 14-hour workdays for the IT sector was shelved after massive backlash. A couple of scams, including one allegedly Chief Minister Siddaramaiah himself. And lastly, there are relations between the CM and Deputy Chief Minister itself, which many political pundits say aren't the most rosy of all. Hello and welcome to Simply Put. I am Shubham Chauhan. Let's get started. So this week the Karnataka Vidhan Sabha saw a lot of chaos. The opposition, which is the Bharatiya Janata Party, took on the Siddaramaiah-led Congress government over alleged scams. Heated verbal exchanges, sloganeering, and even an overnight sit-in protest was witnessed. Visuals of BJP MLAs singing songs and sleeping in the Legislative Assembly were circulated.
Valmiki Nigama Govinda.
Dikara, Dikara, Congress Dikara, Dikara, Dikara,
Congress Sarkara ke Dikara.
Roti Kora Congress ge,
Dikara, Dikara.
Roti Kora Congress ge,
Dikara, Dikara.
Roti Kora Congress ge,
Dikara, Dikara.
Tolagali, Tolagali,
Congress Tolagali.
In fact, the chaos was so much that the Assembly and Legislative Council were adjourned for an indefinite period or sine die, 1 day prior to schedule. The noise was over BJP's call for a discussion on the Mysore Urban Development Authority or MUDA scam. Basically, the allegations stem from MUDA's 50-50 scheme. Under this, those who lost their land for development of layouts were entitled to 50% of the developed land. Now it is alleged that there were multiple irregularities in this MUDA scheme which caused financial losses amounting to thousands of crores. This includes people getting more alternative sites than they were entitled to, and some who got alternate lands where the guidance value or the official value of the land was significantly higher compared to the places where the layouts were developed. One such person accused of benefiting in this alleged scam is Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's wife Parvati. The BJP is up in arms and wants the Chief Minister's resignation. Notably, the MUDA order supposedly related to Siddaramaiah's wife was passed in 2021. That's when the BJP itself was in power in Karnataka. But 3 years on, the scam comes to light, and when the BJP is in opposition, it claims that the scam is somewhere around the 3,000 crore rupees mark. Siddaramaiah, on the other hand, denies the charges. Now, if you look at Karnataka politics in recent months, the MUDA scam is just one of the many issues that's creating a headache for the Congress government. Not too long ago, there was the Valmiki Corporation scam. This came to light after an officer at the corporation reportedly ended his life in Shivamogga district in May. In his death note, he alleged that about 187 crore rupees had been allegedly transferred to various accounts following pressure by the managing director of the corporation. The officer said that the MD, accounts officer, and the Union Bank of India chief and the state minister are responsible for his death. Within a few days, Karnataka Scheduled Tribes Minister B. Nagendra resigned from the Siddaramaiah cabinet. And then in June, the ED, the Enforcement Directorate, arrested him in connection with the case, saying more than 80 crore rupees were embezzled. Now, this is not to say that Karnataka has not seen such scams before. It has seen multiple of these, even in the BJP regime. But for the party that came to power, targeting the BJP on corruption and the 40% commission sarkara or pay-CM jibes, it's almost clear that nothing really has changed. That was one part of it. The other part, where nothing seems to be going right for the Karnataka government, is on the policy and economic front. Let's take some recent controversies, for example. The quota bill, which the Karnataka government had approved and then withdrawn last week itself. Now, this bill mandated 75% reservation in non-management jobs and 50% reservation in management jobs for locals in the private sector. This decision saw a huge pushback from companies and business leaders. Many experts say this bill was a non-starter from the beginning, primarily because it went against our fundamental rights, mainly Article 15, which says the state shall not discriminate against any citizens on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, etc. And Article 16 that guarantees equality of opportunity in matters of public employment, among other aspects. Even the courts have struck down such moves by other states. The Punjab and Haryana High Court in 2023 struck down the Haryana government's 75% quota in jobs. And in Karnataka, as the outrage grew, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah withdrew the bill and said further deliberations will be made before making the legislation public, almost as if not much of it was done the first time. And lastly, the state of Karnataka's finances, which seems to be not in the most perfect health. You see, the 5 guarantees of Congress, including free bus travel for women and 2,000 rupees per month for each female head of the family, did click with the voters. Once it was implemented, political experts say a large section was happy with these schemes. But as time passed, the financial cost of these schemes became clear and the load it was taking on the state's treasury. Siddaramaiah's economic advisor and Congress MLA Basavaraj Raya Reddy was quoted saying allocations of over 60,000 crore rupees for the 5 guarantees was making it tough to find funds for development work. Mind you, this is at a time when its grants from the center are dipping, liabilities are expected to go up, and its foreign direct investment is going down in the last 2 financial years, and we'll have the numbers play out for you. Now, to foot the bill or other course correct immediately, measures like increasing petrol prices are being done, which many say wouldn't really help the cause beyond a point. So while the mandate for the Congress in the 2023 state was clear, CM Siddaramaiah and Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar have a lot to answer just slightly more than 1 year into their tenure. How the party goes about tackling these crises could potentially decide not just the party's popularity in Karnataka, and who knows, even impact the Congress nationally or in the neighboring elections going forward. That's all we have for this episode of Simply Put. Do let us know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.